Tampa Bay Bourbon Boys Unleashed. Where are we coming live from? Well, not live, but it's at the Stagg Lodge.
Yeah.
What are you saying, man? It's all thanks to Marcia.
Special guest.
Frankfort, Kentucky.
Special guest Marcia, First Ave Liquors.
Yay.
Yay.
She got us here. I don't know how the hell you pulled that one off.
I can't imagine what the spend was, but God bless. A lot of Sazerac, right? Or a lot of Fireball.
A lot of Fireball.
Lot of
Fireball
fun.
and Wheatley vodka.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Right on.
Did the last drop help at all, too? Because you had,
Yeah.
3 last drops that came in?
Yeah. So
And
we
you-
had 4.
Oh, 4. You sold 3
Sold 3
and
which
donated
came with
in
a check,
charity.
and then we donated the 4th one to Team Pinellas.
Yeah, that was
Their gala,
awesome.
Bourbon Gala.
Yeah, and that got bought, too.
Yeah.
Out there, yeah.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
around. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah,
Now, so
very
did that
nice.
help elevate getting the Stagg Lodge?
You know, it was kind of part of it, part of me kind of putting my foot down and asking for some
Some treats.
clarity on spending and what I had to do and how much I'd already done. So yeah, a little bit of business, a little bit of this and that. So
Rub some elbows, grease some wheels.
yeah.
So before we drink and get into this, so what did you have to say? Did you say, hey, throw in the Stagg Lodge, or did they offer the
No.
Stagg Lodge?
I had no clue. I didn't
Yeah?
even know this thing existed.
No shit.
Yeah, I'd never seen. I couldn't even find anything on the internet.
Yeah, it's
I was
pretty
looking.
exclusive.
I was looking. I couldn't find anything. Couldn't find any pictures. Everything I was searching took me back to another Airbnb that's nearby called the Stagg Lodge. So there's another Airbnb with the same name somewhere that's in the area.
Okay.
So everything I kept looking at was pulling that up. So yeah, I had no idea. They're like, here's your Blanton's Goldberry pick, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Cool.
And they're like, oh, and you're gonna stay at the lodge, and I was like,
What's that?
okay, what's that? And they're like, oh, it's the private Stagg Lodge on the Buffalo Trace property. They're like, it sits on the hill and overlooks the rickhouses, and I was like, I'm like, you're shitting me, right? They're like, no. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like, how many rooms and how many people can I bring with me?
Yeah. We were lucky enough to get that invite. I loved it. I remember when he told me, I was like, all right, what kidney do I got to sell to go? Because I want in.
And here we are. I mean,
Here we
the
are.
views out here are ridiculous,
One less kidney each.
which is a shame because we need all the kidneys we can get.
Doc said I can drink, so it's good to go, right?
We got the distillery out the windows behind us, so they're doing production. They do it all night long. Everything was smoking and steaming all night. And
Oh, did
it's
you hear
just-
that 6 a.m. train horn? or
Yes,
whatever
I
it
did.
was? I was like, people get to work early here.
Yep. I thought the same thing. I was like, okay, they're going. But so we have that behind us, and then all out in this long, windy drive in. There's a ton of rickhouses out there. I don't know. We probably passed 12, 14, 15 coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The red ones. I don't
Cool.
know. All I know is I woke up this morning, sat at the kitchen table, and out the kitchen window was that big old red rick house. I was like, man, that's a really cool ass view.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just staring at bourbons. You walk outside, smells like freaking mash, cooking.
That's the best thing.
Yep.
Smells good.
It does.
Smells
It
like
makes you
bourbon.
hungry.
Bourbon.
I want a drink.
I'd like to smell some in my glass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Smells
So,
like
what are
bourbon.
we drinking today? We got a couple little things that we brought up and stuff. We're going to start out easy, even though we're at the Stagg Lodge. I had to throw a little Michter's in here because, we like Michter's too.
They're good to us.
And we got a Michter's Toasted Barrel Finish, not barrel proof, cask strength or anything. 86 proof we'll be drinking. We'll start out a little light one, and then build up, maybe.
Going straight for the heavy hitters.
Not the heavy hitter right off, We want to keep the palate because we got a barrel pick coming up today, right?
Yeah, I know. So you better make mine real light.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A little drippy drip.
That's all right.
It's always
all
good.
good. All good.
Yeah, you gotta seemed very unattainable for so many years for anybody to kind of get a Blanton's Gold pick, which is really cool. We've seen a few in the market, but they just aren't handing these out. This is it's a pretty big deal.
Well, there's a couple of the guys on the other side of the bridge that can get them.
Yeah, no, there's a
Yeah.
couple, but I mean, they're not, these
They're
aren't
also
just,
much bigger than I am. They're fronts. They've got double the storefronts or the size of their bars. Yeah.
yeah, no, it's
So
a
it was
big deal.
It was very cool for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Because at the time we had we only had the 3 locations.
Right.
So that was based off of our sales and portfolio with Sazerac that we were doing just off of 3 small independent stores. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I sat down with them. We had to have a meeting. And initially they were only pulling numbers for my First Ave store. That was our rep that was here today.
We can do better than that.
And I had to tell her, I was like, these numbers aren't right. And she's like, we need to do more in this area, And I was like, yeah. I said, but what about the other 2? She's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, what about my other 2 stores? And she was like, You have 3 stores? I was like, yeah, I got
And
3
what stores are those for our
Yeah.
fans watching?
King's Liquors is down on MLK South, and Keys Liquors is over in Gulfport.
And now there's another one.
Yeah,
What's
now
the
we
new
have
one?
Park 66, which is in Pinellas Park, off of Park and 66.
So now you got 3 more stores plus yours. It's
Almost
4.
It's 4
Yeah.
in total.
And a bar.
Yeah,
And a bar.
and the bar.
Check you out.
Yeah.
Boss.
Yeah, if you get down in the St. Pete area, Florida, you got to go to the First Ave Bourbon Bar. It's a nice little speakeasy in the back of a liquor store. And freaking tastic.
Speaking of fan-freaking-tastic,
That's a nice dram. Tell me what you're thinking.
86 proof is like money on this, actually. This is like, I thought it might be underwhelming. It's not at all.
Really? When's the last time you had Michter's?
This done to toasted barrel finish. I hadn't had this one in a while.
Usually like all of those, but even on their base core line,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that unblended,
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know, I do like, I love when we come up here, we get to hang over there,
Yeah,
see our friends over
houses.
there, get some beer for our friends over there.
Yeah, we loaded Jacqueline up.
Yes,
That was
we do.
pretty cool.
Got to. She's good to us. She's
Well,
awesome.
she is. She's awesome. Yeah, this
That
this
toast
was-
is just, it's right, I think, at 86 proof. It's really
used to be unattainable too. Now I got like 4 on the shelf at home. I saw that one. I was like, all right.
stockpiling. This is good.
Yeah.
Stockpile 'em. Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
You know, basically could make it like a daily drinker if you wanted to. You know, pour a little dram here and there,
Yeah.
or a heavy pour like I like to do, especially at the
We've
house.
seen you.
I was
We've
to say, please don't do that before we do our barrel pick.
No, there'll be none of those. You know,
Wait
think-
until later on this evening.
I think we've been pretty good a little bit.
Yeah, but you guys got to be fresh
you
going
guys are
in. We
being
need.
tame, super tame.
We don't have our one boy up here, Rick the Bully Stout.
Ricky Rick.
You know, he always keep up. We'd be like, all right, we start fading. And he'd be like, no, guys, I got dog.
One
I got some
more.
shots. I
Just
got some
one
shots,
more.
guys, shots. We love you, Rick. And hey, happy birthday,
Happy
Rick.
birthday.
Now, you probably won't see this till after your birthday because I'm probably not going to edit it anytime soon. Maybe maybe today. I don't know. We'll see.
No,
See what
but
comes
we're
up next.
picking this Blanton's Gold in honor of Rick's birthday.
There we go.
In fact, I might give up the first bottle off of the barrel, which I normally always keep. I might give up the first one for him for his birthday. You know,
Dang.
I know Rick does.
You got
does-
love for Rick.
I know.
Rick's cool.
Rick's my man.
Rick is. He's a good dude.
Yep.
He's a
We
good
got a lot
guy.
of love for Rick.
And if you
Rick is
need
my
any,
real estate man. Let's clarify
Let's
that.
be clear on that.
Rick is my real estate man, and his wife is my mortgage broker. So,
and if you're down in St. Pete, definitely use them.
yeah, definitely.
Rick Stout,
Yeah, Rick and Amber.
Rick and Amber Stout.
What do you think of this one?
This is gone.
It's gone, right?
Right,
This is
yeah.
a good pour.
I finished mine already too.
I honestly, I was like, I wasn't expecting a lot at 86 proof, but I think the toast is just perfect
Yeah.
with it. It's soft. It's got that
Nice finish.
graham cracker and that
Definitely graham cracker. Yeah.
it's got
yeah.
that you kind of look for, and it's not offensive. It's really this
No,
is a
it's
good
good.
bottle. I'm surprised how much I like this. I was like, let's get this one out of the way.
Yeah.
Meh.
At 86.
Let's get on to some of
bullshit.
these heavier hitters.
Never judge a bottle by the proof.
Of course.
All right.
Mhm.
So, well, let's
Yeah.
finish that. I really enjoy it. I'm just glad it's available now, you know, and you can actually really start seeing these on the shelf when you're out there. And me, yeah, I'm going to buy a few. I'll try to save you some, but
What's the price point on that bottle?
it's not bad. About 115, I think, 115,
Okay.
120. I think that was what I paid at the distillery, maybe 139 with the tax.
Yeah, something
Okay.
over there.
It wasn't too crazy.
It's not cheap, but it's not out of line
not
for
gonna be-
something that's tough to find. So
You're not going to be mad at it. You know, you're like, all right.
It's a good pickup.
Once that passes your lips, you're like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Some good shit.
no, it's
Mhm.
good.
All right. So in honor of doing a Blanton's pick, we get Tommy's pick from Corona Cigars down in Tampa.
Glad we saved some from yesterday.
Oh no. That got hit hard.
That was strategic on my part. So you guys are doing the pick today, and I wanted to make sure that you had a little bit of one that was really excellent last year in our market. That way you go in fresh on this, so you know what you got, and so you can go in there and kick this barrel's ass and come out with something better.
Thank you.
So that's what I want. I want you to remember
Yeah.
that. Go in there and kick some ass and bring back a better barrel for us.
All right, Tommy.
And then we
I
can give
blew
Tommy
your
shit.
barrel pick away. Sorry.
No, sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Bring that bottle right into him when it comes in and let him know.
Be
Yeah.
like,
Check
Like,
us
what
out.
do you think of this?
like, got you a little
And-
present, Tommy.
And I
Brought you
get
a little present from the Stagg House.
it's not gonna be like this. No, I don't like it. No, that's not it.
This is a really good
No.
barrel, though.
I love Tommy. Love that guy.
So 86 up to 103 proof on this, which
Oh yeah, you get a little more heat.
a couple points up from the regular Blantons. So,
Mhm.
Sugar candy red on that nose. Mm.
oh, it's
It is candy.
It's good.
All it, like
It's so
Tommy's
good.
picks, I love them. Love them. I mean, this is why people run to grab what he puts down on the table and stuff like that. And what's at the bar.
It's going to be tough to beat. You guys got your work cut out today.
Mm.
And they're picking as well. I think they're picking down there now. So
Yeah.
we're going to get a couple of these.
Yeah.
It'll be.
Tommy bumped me to the afternoon, but you know what? That's okay, Tommy. Thank you very much because I got to sleep in, had breakfast, drinking, podcast.
And got
Good.
yeah, you gotta love it.
Enjoying the view.
Oh,
Mhm.
such a
So
deal.
yeah, I was
Such a
not
deal.
not hating when they said, "Oh, sorry, we double booked you with Tommy. Can you move to the afternoon?" It's like not a
You
problem.
should say, well, can we hold hands and dual pick?
It's like, yeah, we should be in the same room, dual picking.
Paper, rock, scissors over the barrels.
Well, there was one time we did pick a barrel, and somehow Tommy did get the barrel.
You know what?
Remember?
Don't-
Remember
you know,
that? What was
I
that?
know.
Sue's, it wasn't called like Susie's, was that on the same Susie's
I'm not
Kiss
sure
or
which.
something?
It was
It was
the
the
old elk.
old elk one. The old
You
elk.
were on that.
I was in on that. That was, yeah.
That was funny though. That was, I swear, the look on your face
I realized
was
it.
just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It was that ocean
Like, I
moment,
think
and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, you were there.
I was. And as soon as I hid my lips and I looked at Noel across the table, he looked at me and we both kind of had this moment like, this
So,
might be.
The story with that is that typically if they bring you samples of a barrel pick, they will bring,
They don't bring them again.
they have 4 bottles. They have 4 small tasting bottles of the same stuff. So if you pick a barrel, they're supposed to give you all 4 of those bottles so that it removes that from their stash.
So somebody doesn't buy it
Yeah.
again.
So someone doesn't pick it. So Noel was rushing and going to Miami. He came in on a Friday and I'm like, but we're meeting on Tuesday. I'm like, I don't want to pick without everybody. Because I did when I tasted that one, I was like, that's the one. He's like, you know, they're going to be really butthurt if you pick without them. And I was like, well, let them try it. I'm like, but we're pulling this one back. I'm like, this is one I want. And he's like, okay. And then he like ran out the door because he was like trying to get down to Miami. And at the time he was having all of his stuff sent to my store. So that way, cause he could just come and pick it up. Because someone over 21 had to be at his house.
Right.
So he's like, can I just have my stuff sent there? I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
care. So he runs out the door. Tuesday comes along. We're sitting down. There's 6 of us at the table. And I'm like, ooh, like you guys are going to love this one. This was so good. And I go and taste it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, everybody taste it. And I look over and Nick is just like,
I panicked.
and he was like,
I panicked.
and
Yeah.
Noel was like, what was the barrel number on that one again?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then I was like, why? I was like, who did you give my freaking barrel to? And he's like, Tommy and Susie
I
from.
felt so bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I felt bad for him because I could tell he was like, but
It worked out.
we ended up, we grabbed 2 more that day.
Yeah.
And
We
those
got-
were really
Oh,
heavy
those
hitters
were the-
for you.
Those were the Island Boy
Yeah.
barrels.
But those were heavy hitters. Those moved well for you.
Yeah.
People really liked them. And it was
they were
fun
good
to
too.
pit the 2 against each
Yeah.
other to see whose pick was
Oh,
kind
because
of.
I was picking the 2 barrels. I'm like, you're not giving away. I'm like, no, I'm taking both the best barrels this time. I'm like, you're not doing that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
Yeah.
making these.
It worked out.
It did. Tommy called me after he heard what happened. And I was like, oh, he did.
Yeah.
He's like, I heard what happened. I was like, yeah. I said, all right, I'm going to make a sticker label up. So when you release your bottle, I'm going to have a sticker for everybody. It's going to say, should have been Marcia's.
Would have been good.
So what do we think about this? Tell me, what are your thoughts? This is just amazing. It's a nice little dram here.
What can you say? It's a Blanton's Gold barrel pick.
Yeah. It's
Does
just
anybody get tropical fruit on this? Which is kind of weird.
like a dragon fruit, maybe?
I don't know. I'm getting like tropical. I'm
Mm.
getting like,
Yeah.
the air definitely changed. We opened this last night, so
Yeah.
it sat what's left in there.
It's sweet.
It is sweet.
It's a Tommy pick for sure, but
Yeah.
I get like tropical fruit, like almost like a
I know
like a
you're not gonna say
pineapple.
Apple?
I'm almost getting
No.
like a
Wow.
pineapple and a mango on the back of
Mm.
this. There's some really like interesting like tropical stuff going on in there. It's
don't know what
crazy.
you
I've
put
never
in this
had that
glass,
where
yeah.
no, I've
Not
never
with bourbon.
no,
Yeah.
I've
No.
never. But there is something
Something to it.
Every palate's different.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Mine's not cooked so far this morning either, so yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the barrel pick coming up real shortly.
I know. Yeah.
This will be my first Buffalo Trace pick.
Really?
Yeah, first time. Yeah, it's going to be pretty neat. You know, Nick's a veteran. He's always picking everything. And his nose, probably. Yeah. Maybe sometimes.
My picks don't miss, man.
Well, this is my second time.
My
at the
picks sell
distillery.
out.
Yeah.
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 So I came in December for the Eagle Rare.
Yep.
That was with Freddie. That
Yeah.
was very cool.
And I missed that one because
that
I
was
got
very cool. I know.
I
They
got
got all mixed
confused.
up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had canceled my vacation because I thought it was all going to be in this trip. And Marcia's like, hey, you ready for December? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, we're going to pick the Eagle Rare. I was like, oh, shit. I said, I canceled that. I thought you said we were doing it in when we went up in March. She's like, no, that's the Blanton's Gold. She's like, don't you listen? I'm like, yeah, kind of, I do. It happens.
Speaking of almost missing trips and canceled trips, not to get you on a rant because we got to
Ooh,
keep this
yeah.
moving. Your FOMO got you here 2 days after your flight. So it's good to see you here.
Well, yeah.
Don't
Well,
get on
yeah.
a tangent.
Challenging.
Just pour the next bottle. We don't need a
Well,
tangent.
we
right?
we could talk about it, you know.
We don't
I'll
need
just
to.
I'll just say screw Delta. That's what I want to say. Screw Delta. You let me down.
This episode is brought to you by Delta Airlines.
When you don't want to fly, use Delta.
When you want to really screw Damien over,
You probably saw
my
it. I
guy
just-
was flying first class. He had everything worked out, he thought, and then nope,
It's
drove
taken away
through the
from me.
night.
Taken away. Yeah, 6 p.m. to what about 8:30, 8:45 in the morning?
It's
Like, oof.
9 o'clock.
I do not recommend that straight drive. I did try to stop at a hotel, and they were all like closed. I was like, I stopped at that Motel 8 or whatever it is. We'll leave the light on. They didn't have the freaking light on, man. Like, come on. Get a better slogan because your slogan's busted. But back to the story at hand. Our next one brought to you by Marcia at First Ave Liquors. It's a Saz 18. Now, we did get to try this last night with everyone, and also we did a shared pour to a sense, you
Which
know,
was cool.
back and sharing with the First Ave Bourbon Bar.
Did a video call, and they were toasting with George T. Stagg. Sorry I didn't have 2 size 18s to leave one for them, but I left them with a George T. Stagg, and they were all happy and drinking, so they didn't care. They cheers, we cheers, all good. Thank you.
Got enough? You want
Oh,
to
yeah,
splash more?
good. I'm good.
I know you. I got you.
It's a little
I'm
bookie.
prepping and waiting for this barrel pick.
Waking
That's
those
good.
taste buds up.
Oh, yeah. Getting them up. Say, come on.
We opened that last night too, so we had a little fun. We opened some pretty good stuff, and as you can see, we did some damage as well. So
Yeah. And we had extra people here last night who had that pour that Jay had was really good.
That was, yeah.
Woodford Bourbon Guy
Yeah, what was
from
that?
TikTok. So Woodford Bourbon Guy from TikTok and Veronica the Crown Drum from TikTok was here. And yeah, Jay brought some cool stuff. That square bottle, I can't remember what it was.
But it was good, yeah, and it was a hazmat too, like
Yeah.
143.4 or something.
13-year Barton, I believe you
Yeah,
said.
13-year Barton,
Yeah.
Right?
But I forget what the brand
Yeah,
was.
I'm not positive either.
But yeah, it was.
It looked like a Hill Rock bottle, but it wasn't.
did.
It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't. No.
But it was dark and like dark cherry.
Oh, and like sometimes when you drink a hazmat, you know, like you don't know what you're gonna get. It could like really smack you. There was another hazmat we had that night. We'll leave it nameless, but man, that just smacked me. But Marcia was like, "Oh, I love this," you know, and like usually she'd be like, "Oh my god, what the heck is this?"
Yeah.
But she like Nick and I were like, "Yeah, could leave it," you know, like because I felt it was. I always like a little slap and tickle, but I felt that was like a slap and a punch, maybe a fist. I don't know.
This
And
got a lot.
I was surprised that you said it was a hazmat because I was like,
I know. Nick and I both looked at you like, "All right, girl, you go with it."
This got a lot sweeter.
Yeah.
Overnight.
I think they both did.
Yeah, absolutely. But this, with that rye, I'm surprised at how
Mhm.
much sweeter this got.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but the age.
18 years, 90 proof.
Yeah.
You just get a little, it's not overpowering because when it's overpowering, I don't like, but I get a little tiny bit of little dill from that rye.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it on the nose and I got it on the finish.
A little bit of that. A little bit of oak.
Yeah.
This is probably, so the Saz 8, this is the second one. This was probably a little bit drier.
Yeah.
Maybe a little oakier than the last one.
The oak's there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, definitely.
missing the dill, but and the oak's pleasant. It's not too
Yeah.
oak.
No, it's not overwhelming.
No, not at all. Which,
You would
little dicey at
expect-
18 years.
I
so
know,
it
you
really
would
could.
expect it from
It's pleasant too. Well, you know, they bring the proof down of this too. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
not coming out at night.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. They're,
Not an 18 here.
no, but look at the color, though. I mean, that's,
Yes. That color is beautiful. Imagine what uncut would be.
yeah.
You know, that's what surprised me about that Eagle Rare barrel pick. So Freddie let us try the barrel, which after it was proofed down. So we tried everything proofed down, which is what it would be when we get it. But then he let us go through and do a sample pour out of the barrel. And he was like, that's a Stagg Junior. So I was like,
Oh.
So he goes, this is what he's like, if we took this and we made it a Stagg Junior, he's like, then we wouldn't proof it down. He's like, that's the only difference between them.
Oh.
Holy moly. I was like, can we get this not proof down, please?
Yeah.
Because it was
It
So
was good.
fire. I was like, wow.
that pick's coming into Marcia's. So
Mhm.
it's just a low proof Stagg Junior. Keep that in
Yeah.
mind and get your ass there and buy them all.
When
Not there yet.
Yeah, not
Probably
there
a few more months.
couple more months.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're usually about a 6-month turnaround time when we
Okay.
do a pick.
that's gonna
Now
be
you've
fun too.
you've been up here a few days with the First Ave Bourbon crew. You did a couple of picks
Tampa Bay
already.
Bourbon Boys.
Those guys.
We're like
Those
one and the
guys.
same.
Those guys.
Let me talk about those guys.
Why you guys always
Uh,
got to bring up old shit?
Talking about old shit, talking about new shit. So when I got the deal for the Stagg House and everything, and I was like, okay, that's amazing. So last week, the area manager called me and he said, Marcia, he's like, can I talk to you about the trip next week? And I was like, sure, what's up?
Lindsay?
No.
Somebody else. Okay.
Yeah, the area manager, Chris. He said, I just want to kind of put it out there. He's like, I know some of the people that are going with you on your trip. And I was like, yeah. And as soon as he said that, I knew exactly where he was going. He's like, just wanted to put it out there that you're one of the first people in our area, our territory, to go to the Stagg Lodge. He's like, and we would really like to be able to take some more of our people up there. It's like, could y'all be kind of tone it down a bit? I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
Couldn't have
about.
possibly been the Bourbon.
I was
Boys.
like, yeah, all right,
We're
whatever.
very mild.
Yeah, okay. We almost got kicked out of Michter's. Now they love us.
I
We
wasn't in
almost got
Michter's.
kicked out
With
of
it.
Michter's.
All right. Look, moving on. What do we think of this bottle?
Hey, it
I've
happens.
I've been warned more than once at quite a few distilleries. If
We'll
you're
have to
coming back
edit.
with the Tampa Bay Bourbon Boys, could you tone it down?
We're not for everybody, but we'll show you a damn good time.
You're
I was
damn
sure.
right.
Listen,
I
Amen.
still fight to make sure that we go, and y'all are still there. So
Hell yeah, we thank
Yep.
you for that.
We'll fuck it up once. We won't fuck it up twice.
Yeah. And if we do, there won't be a third time because we're just not allowed then.
But you did. You did a couple other barrel picks when you were up here with the First Ave Bourbon crew team. And what?
yeah, we did Bardstown yesterday.
Okay.
That is a 20% weeded mash bill, so it'll be the first one in the Florida area
Very cool.
with that mash bill. And it
Yeah.
was Steve, is it Nally or McNally?
Yeah, I think
Nally?
Nally. Yeah.
Steve Nally or McNally?
Nally. I think Nally. Steve
Nally.
Nally.
Steve
Okay.
Nally. That's his personal pick. He picked that mash bill. So,
Nice.
oh my gosh, it
Yeah.
was really good.
Okay. I'm
So it
excited
was
to
7
try
of
that.
us, 7 of us at the tasting bar.
Yes.
I don't like any information up front. I'm like, just try it. Keep all your opinions to yourself before you have to try everything before you say anything. I'm like, take your notes, write your notes down, but I don't want to hear anything out of anybody until everything's been tasted. Everybody's tasted their stuff. So then we go through and we'll talk about it. And then they told us the and stuff. So
Okay.
it was pretty good. And I think all 6 out of 7 of us picked one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was
Yeah.
as soon
It
as
was right
like,
off the bat. It was
as soon as you
like,
that hit your mouth, you're like, oh my God, if they are all like this is going to be such a
Yeah.
hard pick. Thank God they were not. There was one that was maybe somewhat a little near, but still far away from one. And I think it was unanimous. We're like, yo, this is what the masses need.
mixed everything. It was just
Phenomenal.
It was freaking awesome.
Yeah. So it made it really easy to pick. We did have some new people on the team. One of the tasting notes was Red Nail Salon. It's like, that is different. I was like, where did you get that? He's like, hey, well, it's just what it reminded me of. I'm like, okay, hey, you know.
How many red nail salons you go licking, but
Exactly.
Interesting. Hey, tropical fruit, whatever.
Yeah.
You get things
I
and
know
it's just
pineapples. Go figure.
Yeah. So you did that one. You're doing the Buffalo Trace today. Did you do any others? Do you have any
Oh.
more upcoming?
I do. I have one tomorrow
Okay.
scheduled with this really cool freaking distillery. It's about 30 minutes from here. Old Commonwealth.
Yeah.
The rep for that is really good. He's top notch.
I hear good
Top-notch
things.
guy.
He'll give you a reach
Knocking it out
around.
of the park, man.
So you're getting a Kentucky Nectar and
Hopefully
a Red
something
Top
else.
Rye. Yeah, you're going to be
Mhm.
picking those two. Red Top Rye has not been released yet.
Freaking awesome.
It's
Yeah.
getting ready to hit
Markets.
batch shelves through distribution, but in batch product, and you're doing a single barrel.
Yeah.
I've had the privilege of trying it. It's really good. It's 105 proof, 100% rye, and 7 years. And the price point is money. The bottles have been fantastic, so I'm really excited for you and your team to get to try that and kind of.
That's going to be wonderful.
Well,
Yeah, and the nectars are just man,
And
those
since you
nectars
are part of that team, works out all the way around.
right. I agree.
Double dipping, but all right.
Yeah.
Life
Mhm.
doesn't suck sometimes.
Mm-mm.
Life does not suck at all. In fact, I've started adding that to my TikTok. All my hashtags now. I love my job. People ask me all the time. I was like, you know what? I don't care how much crap I have to deal with and being a business owner. I love my freaking
Yeah.
job.
It's a fun
Mhm.
industry.
It is.
Yeah, it
is
really
very
is.
cool. I
Yep.
love the bourbon community.
Yep.
Everything that everybody does, how they help out, how they pull together. whether it's charity or individual, all the friendships that are made,
Mhm.
everything that goes along with it. Been a very cool 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
7 years just on the bourbon stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my first time coming down, Steve
Yeah.
brought us in. He's not really able to drink, but we're always with Steve, and we're always cheering you, man. Love you, homie. But yeah, back in that day, just like sitting in the back, and like just seeing how like it brought
Little
everybody
tasting
together.
room.
Yeah.
Started off in my office.
No, you're off.
Off in my office. Then I was like, okay, this is not big enough.
And then you did
Big
green
change.
bench.
We cleared out a little storeroom and put some shelves up for the bottles, and it had like maybe 6 chairs, and that lasted for just a few months, and then all of a sudden everybody was spilled out into the freaking storefront.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn,
Things have
I do
changed.
something about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whiskey Wednesday all started with
Yeah.
basically us just tasting what came in. What was it on Wednesdays?
It was.
Yeah,
My
new
trucks
stuff.
came on Wednesdays.
New
and I was
stuff
like,
Wednesdays.
You guys got to come in here so we can try this.
And so like sometimes people would walk in and Marcia would be like, yeah, come on in.
Mhm.
And then we just got talking. We're like, so this is like Whiskey Wednesday or so. I forget like how we dubbed it. And I was like, well, we got to get more people in. And it started going out, invites and stuff. And then I think,
that's also where St. Pete Whiskey Society started.
it did. Well, actually, it started in another group at our meetup. So we do a little thing where we get together, drink whiskey, eat some good meats, and then probably drink more whiskey because, we love drinking, Tampa Bay Bourbon Boys and friends, And then one time we were over there and it was times where your posts were getting taken down. And myself as a veteran, I think one of the posts that got taken down where it was going to be supporting veterans. And you walked into Corona and you're like, my post got taken down again. And I was like, and I was like, you know what? We ought to just create our own where nobody has, there's always got to be some type of rules, but like let store owners post what they want. Let members post what they want. And that's how it all started. It was like a little like, you know what? We're going to do our own thing and see where it rolls. And
that anymore.
Yes. No.
That's all good. But
yeah,
I'm
no,
just
good
saying,
people. Love those guys. It's all
different
growing
times.
pains in the area. It happens. But like, look, the bourbon community always comes through. And somehow, like good things get created out of like, a little strife and stuff like that. And I really love our society we created.
Yeah.
Love the Bourbon Boys. Love the First Ave Bourbon crew. I mean, you could not ask for better with all the groups, all the damn good stores. I mean, all the good friends.
Everybody crosses over.
Yeah.
Almost everybody's in every other group, but
Yeah.
they cross over. They bring people in, help each other out.
Yeah.
The last one we did was the Team Pinellas Bourbon Gala.
Yeah, and that was amazing. I don't have the dollar figure that was raised there, but
it was over 34.
yeah,
tell us.
nice.
They did a good job, right?
Yeah, it was over 34. It was 10K more than, at least 10,000 more than the year before.
That's awesome.
So yeah. And then ours this year, the charity event we did was right around 24.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
It's
amazing.
good stuff for the community when you can
Yeah.
put some
Yeah,
significant
put money back in.
contribution.
Yes,
And people walk away with good stuff.
real good stuff.
Mhm.
I know I came away from Stevens Gala. I got the Bender's stash.
you got the Bender stash
yeah,
basket.
yeah,
Nice.
I got that and some bangers in there.
It might be the only Bender's bottles that get to the market.
You just wait until we get our Bender's bottle.
I heard the other things. Hopefully that still rolls through.
Oh no.
I'm ready to go make a daiquiri with this Blanton's gold
Blanton's
here.
gold?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
You're
make
gonna make a
myself a pina
daiquiri?
colada. What else do you got? Anything you want to drop before we get out of here? Because
Yeah.
we appreciate you doing all of this for us.
Oh,
Thank you for
yeah.
joining us here and,
Yeah.
and sitting with
Well,
us
thanks for coming along.
for Damien's rants. And
It always adds a little bit of spice to the trail trips having the Tampa Bay Bourbon Boys here.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of spice.
we're spicy.
Add a little spice in your life.
Watch out for my
Grab you a Tampa Bay Bourbon Boy. Or two.
Watch out for my morning story.
Yeah, that one. Might want to sit at a different table and eat your breakfast and have your coffee.
Or at night when we talk about Niagara. We'll leave that one go. That's for another show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm out on that one.
On that note,
Thank you so much. Run away as quick as you can. We appreciate it. Thank you, Marcia, very much. This has been a great trip so far. We still got a couple days up here. We got more fun things going on. She knows how to do it. She really knows how to plan this trip and make it a really cool experience for everybody. First timers, people that have been here 15 times. It's still fun. It's still refreshing. It's always a good time and a lot of good conversation and a lot of laughs, a lot of great pours.
great
kinda
points. Yes.
What it's all about. But we appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Damien, tell them goodbye. Land the
Hey.
plane.
Bye, and thanks for joining us. And look for some of these TikTok lives that we're going to do here when I can actually do it. So have a great day. Love yous. Bye.